Okay, call me crazy, but even though I'm a Marvel girl all the way, I think female DC supervillains are way hotter than any other comic book babes out there. Sorry, Mystique and Emma Frost, but you guys just don't hold a candle to any of the cuties on this list. Before we dive in here, go ahead and smash that like and subscribe button, and make sure to check out our female DC superheroes list after this. I'm Whitney Van Lanningham, and these are the hottest female supervillains in the DC universe. Number 10, Plastique. Plastique is the biggest oxymoron in the DC universe. She's literally a Canadian terrorist, and I've honestly never heard those two words smashed together like that before, but whatever. She has the ability to generate bombs and project explosive force from her body, so she's basically a walking, talking suicide bomber. After the attempted bombing of the Canadian Parliament building and the Statue of Liberty, she became a member of the Suicide Squad and began working for the American government in order to be pardoned for her crimes. In addition to being explosive, she's also explosively hot. Her abs are insane. This girl must literally never eat a single bite of pasta. Maybe that's why she's so evil. She has gorgeous fiery red hair, and her purple jumpsuit accentuates her bangin' curves. I also just think it's really attractive that she's a mean Canadian. When are you ever gonna run into one of those in the wild? Number 9, Cheetah. Human form Barbara Minerva might not be super attractive, but when she's in full-blown cheetah form, damn. Cheetah is only strong and powerful on the night of the full moon, until Circe helps her become the cheetah permanently. So let's just assume that that's the version of her we're talking about. Cheetah is a total bad bitch. She actually manages to steal Wonder Woman's lasso of truth for a short period of time, and if she can take down Diana of Themyscira, you probably don't want to mess with her. As the cheetah, she's basically an avatar of a god, so she has superhuman abilities, enhanced senses, and fangs that could cut through most materials. I don't know who first decided that animal prints were sexy, but whoever they were are definitely right about Cheetah. The fact that she's covered in spots does not deter me at all. Cheetah has awesome curves, and her animalistic tendencies are sexy as fuck. I wouldn't want to be in a fight with her, but I definitely want to be in bed with her, like, yesterday. Number 8, Circe. This babe is one of the oldest immortal sorceresses in the world, so seriously, don't even try to fuck with her. Wonder Woman is basically her mortal enemy because she was kinda just chillin' before Diana came along, and has actually defeated her multiple times. If Wonder Woman isn't safe from this chick, chances are you wouldn't be either. She has limitless magic powers and can even turn people into animals, which would be so cool. I just really want her to turn me into a pug so that I can actually have a conversation with my dog so that it isn't so one-sided for a change. She can also cast illusions, alter minds, bring people back from the dead, teleport, and a bunch of other super useful things that I'd love a girl I'm dating to be able to do. Can you imagine being like, hey babe, can you just turn that dead houseplant into a barbecue chicken pizza real quick? Thanks. Or maybe I'm into Circe for the wrong reasons. Who knows? All I know is this witch goddess is a mega babe, and not just because of her powers. I'm obsessed with her purple hair and that awesome green bustier thing she has going on, but if you've ever seen her in her Slave Leia cosplay with the purple cape, that shit's pretty dope too. Her body is ridiculous, and her costumes leave very little to the imagination. It's hard to say whether I want to be her or whether I want to bang her, but either way, Circe is definitely one of the hottest evil chicks out there. Number 7, Killer Frost. A fun fact is that Killer Frost is evil because she fell in love with her college professor and decided to start hating all men when he didn't return her advances. Okay, this is one of those shitty feminists that you're totally allowed to hate on. She thinks that all dudes suck just because this one dude rejected her, and that's not cool. While doing research with her professor, she got locked inside a thermofrost chamber and transformed into a psycho killer with frost wave projections. Her first mission was to kill her former professor, but he turned out to be Firestorm, so she totally lost and went to prison. They end up reuniting and making out one last time before she died, which is super pathetic. Get over him, dude. There are plenty of cuties out there who would totally go out with you. Like me. Even though I'm not a huge fan of her personality, you gotta admit Killer Frost is hot. This girl is thick as fuck. She has awesome curvy thighs that she accentuates with a pair of black thigh-high boots, and I love that she totally embraces the whole white hair thing. Some of her comics feature her with blue hair, but I'm personally a fan of the white. Seriously though, if she hates men so much, she should really just go out with me. Number 6, Fatality. Alright, bear with me, because this girl's backstory gets a little complicated. Ira Sinrio was originally from the planet Xanshi, but ended up being sent to become a student for the warlords of Okara. While she was in school, Xanshi was destroyed accidentally by a Green Lantern. She decided to become Fatality in order to eradicate the Green Lantern Corps and eventually learns that John Stewart is the man responsible for destroying her planet. There's something super sexy about a bad babe on a mission, so let's start talking about how hot she is. Fatality is hot as fuck. She has these cute little elf ears that make her look like a pixie, and I love her green and black spandex supersuit. Her boobs are insane, and her booty is out of this world. Number 5, Talia Al Ghul. Talia's dad is totally one of those dudes who thinks that anything women can do, men can do better, so she has the perfect amount of daddy issues for me. Talia is smart as fuck because she grew up with a dad who never quite thought she was good enough. She can also resurrect herself through the Lazarus pits, so that's pretty cool too. But one of the best parts about Talia is how crazy hot she is. Talia has this whole bad daddy's girl thing going on, and she usually shows off her bangin' titties in a leather spandex supersuit. Her dark hair makes her look super mysterious, and I love the white dress that she wears that makes her look anything but virginal. Besides the whole her being obsessed with Batman thing, I think we would be really cute together. Number 4, Star Sapphire. When she's not duking it out with the Green Lantern, this girl is literally making Superman her slave. What? How? Is there anything Carol Ferris can't do? Carol Ferris turns into Star Sapphire after being chosen as the next queen of the Zamorans. She initially doesn't want to leave Earth because she's in love with Green Lantern Hal Jordan, but the Zamorans brainwash her to believe that the Green Lantern is her enemy. She keeps trying to battle Green Lantern, but he defeats her and takes away her special Star Sapphire gem every time, which is kind of adorable. At one point, she believes that Superman killed Green Lantern, so she actually kidnaps Superman and makes him her slave. Honestly though, if I were Superman, I'd be Star Sapphire's slave in a heartbeat. This girl has the cutest pink jumpsuit, and her crown only highlights how gorgeous her cheekbones are. I also love that some versions of her glow bright pink, and seriously, any woman who can reduce Superman to a glorified maid is a badass in my book. Number 3, Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn is undeniably sexy, but she definitely comes with a lot of baggage. We all know the story. She started working at the Arkham Asylum as the Joker's psychiatrist, but quickly fell in love with him and decided to become a supervillain herself. Her relationship with the Joker is super dysfunctional and borderline abusive, and I think that at this point, we all want her to get away from that guy. Her relationship with Poison Ivy is a little less crazy, so I'm way more on board for her and Ivy tangling vines. Harley's had a lot of different costumes over the years, so let's start at the beginning. Her red and black Jester's outfit is a timeless classic, and her butt looks amazing in that two-tone spandex. She later went on to wear those adorable little black and red shorts with the two-tone corset top, shoulder pads, and knee pads. Honestly, I kinda like the first one better because it left more of her bangin' bod to the imagination, but to each their own. Her latest costume features her wearing fishnets, blue and red booty shorts, a ripped Daddy's Little Monster tee, and dip-dyed blue and pink hair. Margot Robbie looks gorgeous as Harley, but Suicide Squad really sucked, so I kinda hold it against her. Number 2, Cheshire. After being sold into slavery as a child, Cheshire became one of the world's most ruthless mercenaries. Her hand-to-hand combat skills are unparalleled, and on top of that, she's an expert poison specialist. Even though I probably wouldn't let her make me a cocktail unsupervised, I'd gladly let her do pretty much anything else to me. Her boobs are out of control, and her thighs could probably crush a watermelon. I love the cute little thigh-grazing green dress she wears, but you gotta admit, the sexy green two-piece outfit is pretty bomb too. I could probably do without the scary cat mask though. It'd be really weird during a makeout. Number 1, Poison Ivy. After being poisoned by her ex-lover, Poison Ivy became totally immune to all poisons, so watch out, Cheshire. She's the sexiest supervillain of all time because that's literally one of her superpowers. Poison Ivy can use her pheromones to seduce both men and women, so if you don't want to make out with her the first time you met her, give her like 5 minutes and she'll change your mind. Poison Ivy is your dream girl if you grew up loving both superheroes and fairies. She's a strong, badass power babe, but she also dresses like Tinkerbell who has her shit together. I love that most of her costumes incorporate the plants that she loves so much, and that she looks like a cute little forest pixie at all times. The red hair paired with her gigantic boobs and that fitted green corset is kind of the hottest supersuit I've ever seen. Whatever pheromones her plants are putting out are definitely working in her favor. These are my top picks for the hottest female DC supervillains, but I want to know what you guys think in the comments below. Like and subscribe to Obsev, and make sure to check out our other super hotties lists.